and welcome back to the channel.
We are all packed and on the road. We are eloping. We are off to Gretna Green, finally!
So whilst we're on the road, we thought it'd be a great time to reflect and tell you the story of us.
Firstly, I'd like to say well done to Luton Town for getting promotion to the Premier League and for writing the greatest ever football fairy tale told. Now, I'm not going to say any more on that other than this.
So our story starts 8 years ago when we met.
We met on stage, which explains perhaps why we play up to the camera for our channel. I was playing the role of Buttons in Panto, and newcomer to the group Claire landed the role of Cinderella. After singing our love song on stage, learning lines together and laughing a lot, I found that I had discovered my real life Cinderella.
Falls in love tonight, it would be my dream. The girl I love spent her life with me for all
I can speak! The spell must have been broken. Is my prince here? My lips were sealed until my one true love gave me a kiss.
This was not the only time we performed on stage together. We went on to perform a further 3 times together, with Claire even turning her hand to singing on stage.
Who wants a fancy foreign car?
I do.
Who wants to tire of caviar?
I do. Who wants a marble swimming pool too?
I don't.
And I don't.
'Cause all I want.
We also gave dancing a try a few times. We did ballroom dancing for charity. We also love dancing in a swimming pool. Check this out.
You say take me on a treasure hunt. I long for something new. Have you heard the fairies when they sing and dance? Oh, I wish it was me every night. When I close my eyes.
So this seems like the perfect point to pause our story just to tell you about something that we've been sent for this video. So we've been sent a dash cam by a company called Viafo. Now I'll be honest, they did want us to test it out in the van, but we've got a camera that's already in the van. It's probably got a higher spec, however it's about £200 more. So the company is called Viafo, and what we would do is I'll drop some footage of the dash cam in now. There's a couple of things I like about this dash cam. Now, it connects to the app on your phone, and one thing I will say is it actually downloads footage much quicker than my other dash cam, which was obviously more expensive. They also gave you an extremely long cable to plug it into the mains, so that you can run the routing of the cable around the trim of the car. All in all, for the money, it's a 2K dash cam, so obviously the camera that we film our vlogs on is 4K, not that we often use it, we normally film in 2K, so 2K is actually really good quality image. I'll leave the link in the description, give them a try. I think this one is around about £90 to £120, depending on where you get it from.
Okay, so now David's driving, I'll pick the story back up. Back in the beginning, it was just the two of us. No dogs, no van.
We had to make do with going on holidays, on cruises, and the odd trip to Lanzarote.
Gonna stay in this moment. Gonna lay here on the grass. I don't need
That's right. And while we do love a luxury cruise, David always dreamed of getting a camper van.
And back in September 2019, I got my dream and we bought a Vivanti from Leisure Drive in Bolton, and we named it Varney after my granddad's surname.
Since then, life has moved pretty quickly. Just a couple months later, we had put a deposit down on a puppy and I had proposed to David.
So I'd always told Claire to give me a sign when she was ready for me to propose to her. And her sign was to wait until leap year on New Year's Day and to propose to me instead.
Yeah, so I took him out to Flitwick Manor as a surprise. I'd had a cake done in the shape of a train, and in the clouds of smoke was the words "marry me." So it was very romantic.
And you put a ring in the train, didn't you? And
I
the carriage in
yes,
the back.
I forgot that part. Yeah, so in the back of the carriage of the cake, I had the ring that I proposed with. Next became puppy training with our very first little baby, Tessie.
Go. And again. Come on. Come on. Oops. Missed that one. Second. Ready? Go get it.
Hey!
When the world closed down for COVID, Varney the van came into its own. We used it for birthday parties, date nights, and just staying away locally in the van. It was a blessing.
Oh my god, it looks nice. Blimey! Oh crikey, there's an explosion. Oh, and we got my favourite, we got the cheese board. We got my favourite dinner. Got a little balloon there. I think I can smell pizza. Welcome to Viva Vivanti Mobile Restaurant. As you can see, we're a very exclusive restaurant, and tonight is Indian date night special. As you can see there, you must have a ticket in order to enter tonight.
I've got my ticket.
Do you have a ticket? If you care to take a seat there.
Thank you. Oh, here he comes with my food.
Chicken tikka for madam.
Thank you.
So we have reached the first stop on our wedding tour. We're not actually going to Gretna until tomorrow. Where are we staying tonight?
So we're staying at the Cockermouth Premier Inn.
We're staying at the Cockermouth Premier Inn, and that brings us on to the next thing that we kind of did in our relationship, and we started exploring absolutely everywhere, didn't we?
Yes, we've got a love for the great outdoors.
We have, and we're on our way to Keswick now. But in the meantime, while we drive there, we'll just give you a few highlights of the places that we visited.
Caught behind Venetian blinds, had to reach for the city lights. This ain't where I belong. Hey, look at me, man, what I've become. I've been running east, looking for a sunset, digging deep since '99.
Okay, so as you can probably see, we're at Keswick. Wasn't actually going to do this, but I think I'm going to show you some of the sights at Keswick. I'm going to pick you back up with our story in a minute. Remind me to mention Lily when I pick you guys back up.
All I know, I got lost along the way, fell between the foam, pulling the stitches. Time to let go, so come what may. Don't look before you leave. What you give, you get to keep. So long, farewell, bye-bye. Let's have a toast for those lost old eyes.
we're back. So where was I? Lily. So yeah, she was the next thing that came along in our relationship. Claire decided she wanted another dog, didn't you?
I wanted another Cockapoo, but Cockapoo prices had skyrocketed after COVID, and then the opportunity come up to get this Shishon, didn't it?
Yeah.
We thought, oh, such a cute little fluffy bundle of joy.
Horrible hybrid. Anyway, here's a bit of footage of her. So, we have just been to the breeder and have a look at what we've got. Everyone, meet Lily Tiana. Lily.
Look at Daddy in the camera. Look.
And hopefully she's going to become a new star, just like Tessie.
They're playing chase already. Where's Daddy?
Sister. Okay?
Nicely, Tessie. Nicely.
It's alright, darling.
Oh, no barking.
No barking. No, we do nicely, don't we? Do you want to see, no?
That Lily.
Lily.
Wow, what a lovely, lovely place. Talking of lovely, that brings us on to something else. We have met some lovely friends on our YouTube journey. Just look at some of these clips.
Paul, why is Carol standing on your foot?
Because she's got something in her shoe, and then all of a sudden I'm her shoe.
Now I've got that ambulance on standby.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's fast! That's very fast! Point out, champion dog winner.
We're going to get thrown off the site in a minute.
Oh, what are you doing up there, Mum?
I wanna wake up in the morning with someone new. I wanna do the things they say we shouldn't do. I wanna wake up in the morning with someone new. Live life like it's a piece and break the rules. I wanna wake up in the morning.
You're doing it wrong, guys! Now we've got the crafty caravanners having a go.
And that brings us here, doesn't it?
Yes.
What's happening here tomorrow?
We're getting married.
We are getting married, so if I play my cards right, next week's video will be our wedding.
Some snippets from our wedding.
Tune in then and see what the wedding was like.
So excited.
See you soon.